to your end of the month reading for July. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Okay, everyone, let's get into this and see what's going on with you at the end of July. Gemini. The card that I'm looking for is your energy. This is what you are thinking and feeling. King of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Feeling that King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Gemini. Let's find out why you're feeling in reverse. Clarify on the King of Pentacles in reverse. The card that I'm looking for in the Oracle card is going to clarify on the King of Pentacles plus the overall clarification for the reading. Okay, so this card has a mighty big job to do. Disconnect and boredom. Okay. Feels like you may be overcompensating on something, or maybe having to take control. When the King of Pentacles is upside down, it's kind of being in control, taking control of a situation. Maybe some people think that you're being overly in control. With disconnect and boredom over here, it almost makes me feel like you're in a situation where you're discontent, you're not happy, and it's making you have to take the leadership, take the control. Fine. You feel like I'm overly in control? Fine. You know, it's like, that's fine, right? Because in the present here, you have the crown chakras. I know, and you're saying, I know that I have discontent and boredom, okay? I know that I'm taking over control, okay? And that's okay. And that's because your root foundations and your base chakra, your roots are upside down. You're saying, I don't have. Okay, so I know I don't have. Let's go back to the near past and figure out why you got into this energy. You have the transformation card, and in the near future, you have, near future, please tell me where this is leading up to in the near future for Gemini. Where is this leading up to? This is going to lead up to solitude and suffering and silence. Okay, so suffering and silence is kind of like the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords together. It's, you know, with the Nine of Wands, you're pulling through. It's like, you can hurt me all you want, but I know I'm suffering, but I still am determined to get to where I need to be, even though I am really suffering. With the Nine, though, it's really a card of letting go. So that way you can find the happiness and the freedom that you want deep within yourself. With the transformation over here, you had a transformation. You took a death card. The transformation card is the death card. It is still 13. Therefore, it being the death card, it was a loss and a transformation. Transforming whatever it was that you needed to transform. Clarifying the transformation. Transformation is, here we go with that Nine of Wands. Just as I said over here with the suffering and silence. Having the Nine of Wands upside down. So it's like you're having this transformation. You understand that the transformation that you're going through in the near past was something, it just feels like it was really, really needed. It was an abrupt change that you could not control, though. It was something that was happening in your life, and it was completely needed. Okay, whether this was in your personal life, you know, relationships, business, career, whatever area of your life it was in, it was completely needed. And this was needed because it happened so that you could strengthen yourself, turn yourself into a butterfly, go a different path, renew yourself. have better conclusions and better cycles. And the reason was because of the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is sitting over here saying, well, I could lick my wounds. Okay, I could lick my wounds all day, all night, and I could nurse you and help you and do this and that. But, you know, but it looks like this just, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's really going to 100% get to the point to where you need it to be. So the transformation comes in and it's kind of like you've had enough. You've been nursing this person too long. Did this person that you were nursing, or this situation you were nursing, was it emotionally and mentally upsetting you to where you were needing mental and emotional recovery from this? Or were you actually nursing someone who had mental and emotional instability and you're trying to help them? However it is, you know, it's admirable for you to do such a thing. And I think that that was what was really going on. People around you knew it was admirable, trying your hardest, doing what you were trying to do. But the problem is you knew, and this is why the Death card came, you knew there was no victory in this. Whatever situation this was, there was no victory. Okay? There was no victory at all. You wanted your 10 of Pentacles, you wanted satisfaction, and you wanted pleasures, and you wanted what you wanted, and it was not getting that way. 7 of Cups, yeah. The options that were at hand were not. It was almost like you were dealt a bunch of cards at the table, and you didn't like anything that you were dealt. None of them were, you know, going to get you anywhere. If you're playing poker, you had nothing in your hand. And you're like, all you dealt me was a bunch of nothing. So you wanted better options, because it's telling you, you got a Death card for better options in your life. There were too many other options that weren't going your way sitting over here with this. It's sitting on top of the 6 of Wands. It's not in your favor. The options at hand were not in your favor. So you have to become the King of Pentacles over here. You had to take control. You had to take strength. If people want to say you're overcompensating, if they want to say you're becoming a supreme ruler, okay, you're saying, you know what, unfortunately, yeah, I am taking the power back. And if people want to see you as power hungry, or they want to see you overcompensating, or they want to see you as being overconfident, or however it is, it's okay in your eyes. It's okay in your eyes because you have to, so that you can get strong. This is how you're going to make yourself strong within your own kingdom. If you cannot bring back that strength within you, Gemini, what are you going to do? You can't allow this to just sit there and happen. You're saying, no, I have to do this. Look, I'm discontent. I'm bored with my life. I'm discontent in my life. It's a time when you're experiencing, you know, whether it's stagnant, it's discontent, it's, you know, giving you restless nights, impatience, because nothing is going forward the way you want it to go. It's draining you. You're longing for change, the transformation. You're waiting for that door to change. You're waiting for this transformation. You're waiting for all these things to happen, and you're completely focused on doing these things. But I think the point is with the fresh new insights and opportunities is you're saying, I can't unless I become this person. I got to put the smack down. To get to the change and the transformation that I absolutely have to have, it's not going to happen. And for others of you, like I said, who already had a transformation in the past, that pretty much showed you that the transformation and the loss that was going on was leading to no victory. It was like something had changed. Why did it change so much? And like I said, for others of you, you're still waiting for that transformation. And maybe it's 2 in 1. Maybe you had one transformation into, I'm doing this and that for mental health, and I'm always helping them. Or or maybe I'm always helping them and I can't even help myself. But however it is, you have to take the power and the authority back. Some people might even see you as like that, right? But you know you are, and it's even sitting right underneath the you know, and that's okay. You're saying, yeah, I'm being stubborn. Yeah, I'm doing this. You better hope to God, yeah, I'm doing that, because otherwise nothing's going to change if I don't. Queen of Swords. Distancing yourself. Are you distancing yourself from from another air sign? Or are you just saying, no, I'm taking back my authority and I'm distancing myself. I'm giving you the cold shoulder at this time because I know. Knight of Wands. I know where we need to be. I know where I need to be. I know how I'm going to get back to my roots. My roots are upside down. I don't have what I need to have. I need to get back to where I need to be. Because where I am right now, you probably don't even feel like yourself. Okay, so you know exactly where you're going. You have the determination and you're like, just kind of leave me alone right now. I'm in my head. I'm logically thinking. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm getting back my determination. I'm getting back the passion within myself. I am inspired and motivated to do things that I need to do. Okay, and you're taking that charge and you're taking that leap of faith over here with this Knight of Wands. And this is how you're taking back that control with the confidence. Yeah, you might be holding back and you might be a little distant from whoever or whatever, but you feel like at this time, between these three cards, this is the only way you're going to get out of being discontent within your life, or however it is. This is how you're going to get back to the basics. Feeling imbalanced, not feeling justified, could be dealing with a Libra. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Libra over here. I see air a lot, besides yourself. Definitely not feeling balanced, not feeling good, not feeling justified within this love relationship. Something is not right. You know it's not right, and that's why you're trying to fix it. Whatever it is. This is the truth. You're staying fair to yourself as much as you can, because you know that no matter what, this whole scenario is unfair. You've been wronged somehow. You have to retaliate. You have to go inside. You have to try to fix it. You're trying to get your stable footing back, trying to balance yourself, right? Your stable footing, getting back to your roots, getting back to yourself. Saying, I have, because you're saying, I don't have King of Cups. I don't have the greatest, maybe emotional balance at this time, because I'm kind of upside down right now and I'm kind of have a lack of emotional, with the King of, let me just tell you, the King of Pentacles has lack of emotion because they are so determined to do exactly what they want to do. And they have lack of emotion for so many different reasons. Okay. On this area, I'm telling you, I believe you have lack of emotion because of whatever's going here. You're so determined, so cold, so distant, because you're saying, I have to get here. If I have too much emotion in this, I will not get to where I need to be. I will stay here. No, you're saying, I don't have the emotional set that I need at this time. I do not have the balanced footing that I need. Okay, you're trying to get with the King of Cups. You're trying to get your strength and your security and be comfortable and try to find the comfort that you have. You're trying to get back your emotions and get back to your stable grounding. Because right now you're saying, I don't have comfortable emotions. I have no emotions right now really at all, because in some ways you might even be a little PO'd for some of you. Somebody has done you wrong. That's really what's going on. Somebody has done you wrong and you're saying, I'm not dealing with this anymore. So over here you're going to go, you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, and you might just feel like, you know what, you've got me on an emotional roller coaster. I can't deal with you. And they may even be thinking that, hey, you're a little bossy right now. And you're like, heck yeah, I am. What you put me through. So, yeah. With the solitude, you're going inside, you're having some reflection, you're really digging deep within yourself, really finding the answers, really figuring out how you're going to get yourself back to the basics, back to balance. Okay, moving forward so that you can find the victory within yourself. Finding, you know, kind of like just finding, kind of like crossing the T's and dotting the I's to the situation in the near future, knowing that what path you're on is equal and suitable and fair for yourself. Conquering what you believe is going to be yours for yourself. Looking out on the horizons with the Three of Wands, knowing that your ships will come in, that there is a perfect timing, and that there are many decisions to look at. Many decisions. There's a whole horizon of things out there for you. You do not have to be stuck over here suffering in silence within your mind. Suffering in silence, going with inside, knowing you're going in with inside to get out of the suffering in silence. Suffering in silence, let it go. It doesn't suit you anymore. Don't allow it to give you anxieties. Don't allow it to make you into the King of Pentacles anymore. You're going to release the King of Pentacles energy so that way you can get back. Okay? That way you can get back to better energies. Lover's energies, that's a Gemini energy. Going straight now back into your own energy. Getting back into the place where you feel complete. The Lover's card is the Gemini. So I 100% believe once you let go of the suffering in silence, you can be 100% in this energy. Having your twins back. Knowing yourself. Being balanced within your own. Not having to feel split apart. Feeling whole again. Having the love, the unification of yourself and being balanced. Compassion and expression and not feeling the boredom with discontent. Okay, not feeling also, you know, like you have to be the ruler of everything, right? King of Swords. In reverse, and I'm going to say ruling. Ruling again, not feeling that. The King of Swords, not feeling fickle, not feeling like you're in an unfavorable situation. Finding new things to do and not having to feel so disappointed. And the circumstances that you're in, you're not going to have to feel like you're in so much control anymore that, you know, there's almost, you know what I mean? Like it's almost unfavorable to yourself, right? Like I don't need to overshadow the whole world. I don't really need to control everything and everybody. Okay, everybody has their own responsibilities and I have mine, but when I have to get into this piece over here where it's like, snap to it, everybody be underneath my thumb, you really don't like that, but you knew it was the way you had to do things to get back to where you need to be. And to you, it is unfavorable because that's not really a part of who you are. Those are other signs, not you, right? Not you. And you're even telling yourself, I don't like it when I have to be this person. I don't like it when I have to make, everybody, let's go and start being completely ornery and unpleasant, right? I don't want to be like this. And you're going to let this go. And you're going to feel, like I said, you're going to feel more balanced within yourself, not having to be that person. Some of you have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in your chart. It will be easier for you to do such a thing. Okay, but this is not. This behavior here of this King of Pentacles is not air sign behavior. This is not it. When you guys do things, it's different. It's not the same. Yeah, it's more ornery, not stubborn, down to the nitty gritty. It's not earthquake, and you're actually going in there as a tremendous earthquake. That's, like I said, earth sign behavior. And you're like, I don't really want to be like that. But God, they don't listen. They don't see. They're not understanding. They do now. I'll tell you that right now. Clarify on the King of Cups. Does the King, because I'm telling you right now, for a lot of you, you're dealing with this King of Cups. We're just going to clarify on that King of Cups. Does the King of Cups get it, What does the King of Cups understand, Does he understand anything? Clarify on what your partner thinks for those of you who are in a relationship. clarifying this. Hermit, you're going to make him go into fish mode. Okay. If this is a Pisces, it doesn't matter. We're just going to say it anyways. Water signs, you're going to make them hide out, go into fish mode, secure themselves away. Whether it's, if it's Cancer, Scorpio, they're going to hide out. They're going to go in their shell. If it's Pisces, you're going to go make them go into their fish mode and go under the water, right? And go hide out. You're making them go into hermit mode. Excuse me. I said vermin. I'm sorry. No squirrels here. Make you go into hermit mode. You're going to make them go have time out with themselves. Okay, they have to go reflect on what you're doing. They may even come back offering apologies or come back self-assured. Oh, with 5 of Swords, they're having their, okay, they have their realizations. They know, they understand what's going on. They know, they understand. Some might come to apologize to you, and this is the near future. Just want you to know that. I'm doing the King of Cups, but this is the near future. These here. Yeah, you're going to make them go into a hermit mode. They may even come back to apologize to you. They totally do have the realizations of why you went into King of Pentacles mode, because they have enough intuition within themselves. Even if you're dealing with a fire sign, they have enough intuition within themselves to get inside themselves to go figure this out. Okay, so in fact, every sign can go into intuition mode, but they really went into intuition mode because they really went and hermited. But they really did understand, and they do have the understanding of why you did so. And like I said, some of them, they might come to apologize to you because they really want a resolution with you and they want to resolve this. And they actually, like I said, they have the realization of what was at hand. That's good though. That's actually good though, because that means they get it. They really do get it. So anyway, that's near future for, we did the King of Cups because I know somebody out there has water, but we'll put it next to the fire in case you guys have fire. And I also said somebody has a Libra. So it seems like somebody might have a Libra or another air sign. Air, water, and fire is the ones really, really, really up here. So, but yeah, and it looks like you're going to get out of the suffering and silence, you guys, and you're going to get right back to where you're supposed to be. Okay. It doesn't look like it's going to last a whole long time till the near future for that. Yeah, you're really sticking it to them. Success. You will have success with this. And that's because you have to stick to what you're doing. You're going to get down to the nitty gritty with this person, this job, whatever it is, this child, this whoever, right? But you're sticking your ground. You're planting your feet on the ground like an earth sign, and you're not moving. Just going to make it like the bull, man. You're not going to move. This is a Taurus card. Okay, you are not moving. Can't make the bull move unless you want to try to tip him, right? Perfect timing is coming. And yes, the situation will improve. Very nice. So let's figure out, for those of you who are in a love relationship, which it feels more love here than anything else, but if it's not love, it could be family members, friends, be anything, however it resonates with you. But we're going to clarify on what this partner over here has to say about this. How is this partner for Gemini? What are they doing? This is interesting. This is very interesting. It says they're playful. They recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to. It makes me wonder, are they like out playing? Like immaturely kind of like playing, and you're over here like, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, they feel very playful. Like maybe you're doing all this work and you're like, listen here, man, we ain't doing this until this gets done. Stop freaking playing around. Right? Just saying. They want to have a reconciliation, and I think that's because you're giving them the cold shoulder. So even if you're not 100% split apart, you're still kind of separated. I mean, even if you're in different rooms, in the same house, you're still separated. So they still have chemistry for you. They're flirty. I'm telling you,
For somebody out here, you're doing all the hard work, and that's why you're becoming the King of Pentacles. You're just like, you know what? That's enough. Enough horseplay. It's time to get down to work. Something like that. They're very flirty, and what do they actually feel about you completely? They want to make the effort with you, but they want you to let go of control issues. Oh, well, that's, hey, you know what? I think right now that's too bad, right? Because I feel really like they're kind of playing around, goofing around when it's time to get to work. And you're saying, no, it's time to get to work. It's time to do this or whatever it is. And they feel like, oh, come on, let's go play and be flirty. And you're like, no. And they're like, oh, you're such a control freak right now. So, but it does say that you personally have passion for them still. But you do see them as, oops, excuse me, a little codependent. Maybe that's because they don't want to they don't really want to put in the effort and the work, right? And forgiving is learning. Okay, and that was a reading for you, Gemini. And it looks like it's going to be okay. It says the situation will improve. You just keep putting your foot down, and it looks like they're going to get it pretty soon in the near future here. Okay? Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.